What's going on, my Gunpla fam? Welcome to Dad Life Gunpla. I'm Matt. Thanks for tuning in today. So today is the first master grade review for this channel. I repeat it, first master grade for the channel. I'm super excited, super pumped to put this one out here. And I thought, what better review for our first master grade on channel than the number one AGE-1. AGE-1 normal type, or the Federation suit. This kit here, has obviously it's been out for some time. 2012 was the release date from the AGE-1 series. With this kit, it's if you don't know the kit, I will say it is a big like in the Gunpla Nation. A lot of people love this kit, and whether or not you decide if it holds up over the test of time, I kind of will give you a little bit of tidbits on my thoughts here a little bit later on the kit itself, but I definitely think this is going to be a fun build. I'm looking forward to it. I know Bandai did some pretty neat, different things with this kit that they really haven't done with any other kits. And being 2012, obviously, I wish they would have brought some of those back. I know for a fact that they have like the molded vents and I don't think they've done that with any other kit. If I'm wrong, guys, just drop down there. Let me know another kit that they might have done it with. But I'm only aware of the AGE-1 where they've molded this many vents into a kit at least. There might be a couple with a couple vents molded here and there, but this is pretty unique of a kit. It is kind of a rare, harder kit. I know they just re-released some of these, and thankfully I was able to get my hands on one. So I am very fortunate, and I'm looking forward to building this kit. I'm super excited to get in. Guys, if you could just give me a subscribe and a like, it really help this channel. I really appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Let's get into this unboxing.
Just a quick unboxing, guys. If you can take a look at the kit itself, the graphic on the front of the box is amazing. I love the artwork on this kit. It looks so nice. Nothing special with it other than it is just the AGE-1, but you can see a little bit of the display for the setup, and it looks really good. I mean, I love the artwork. On the side here, you can see some poses. You can see some different angles, some of the weapons shown off, and then just some more of the artwork on this side too. It looked good. It was great, actually. Right here is a full display of the kit itself, a little bit of information based on it, and then an actual sketching of it. Just another shot again. Then we get into the unboxing itself, and it looks... I can already see the molded pieces on it. Man, it looks good. I can't wait for that. You can see, if you can see them right there. I can't wait to see what that looks like. Just some other pieces. Decent amount for a master grade. Not too many pieces, it looks like, in my opinion. It should come together nicely. A lot of different colors though. I'm liking the blue. There's a clear green. It looks like it goes in there too. My guess is probably from scopes or for the headpiece and the chest piece. It should be a good place to show that off and be a nice accent for the kit. This right here is the manual. Not too thick, but it is definitely a master grade. It is a book, not just a couple of pages. So I can't wait. It's been a minute since I've built a master grade, so I'm excited to get into the kit itself. All right, let's get to that review. This kit was amazing, guys. I absolutely love building this master grade through and through. I never lost interest in it, never got bored building it. The way it came together was so nice, and I just wish Bandai would incorporate some of the things they used in this and maybe a couple other kits some down the road. But the vents that's up and down this Gundam 2 looks amazing. I did the basic panel lining on the kit itself, just a gray in the white areas and then black on a couple of the darker spots like the blues. This kit itself comes with 3 different types of decal. It comes with the standard tin style, or if you want to say the holographic for like the eyes and for the headpiece there itself. Then it comes with a dry slide that rubs on there. I only put a couple of those on there. And then it comes with the standard stickers as well. And I did put a couple of those on there too. You know, those ones are all right. The it's actually the white stripes around the back of the spoiler is the standard. You can see with this, you actually have a shield, a gun. The gun does multiple transforms, I should say. And then it comes with 4 sets of stationary hands. The thumb is actually posable and has a second joint right there at the knuckle. So that's kind of nice. You have open hands, closed hands. The closed hands do struggle to stay in the kit sometimes, the way it's positioned. Then you have the trigger hands for the gun, one for each side. And then you also have 2 for the swords as well. And then you actually have multiple size beams. You have a short and long sword beam rifle. This kit itself, as you can see, the poses with this kit is really good. And the more I posed this kit, the more I actually fell in love with this kit too. It was awesome. I mean, it can pull off some pretty nice displays. There's not much you can do that, or this couldn't do, honestly. There's just so many different moves. And the way that the joints are set up are completely different than anything I've ever seen before too. There's not that many. I think there's some that I've built that's similar, but nothing like the way this was done. It's not just a standard. It was actually not just a standard bend or double bend kind of thing. It actually comes in there, and the way it's set up is nicely done. You can see the weapon there itself. I mean, he can pull off some dynamic poses. It was a blast. I had a great time posing this. The beam rifle himself will actually adjust, and it comes off there, and you can see that it'll break into like a smaller handheld one. There's actually multiple stickers on it for scopes and everything. The kit itself, it was a blast. And then I will say there is a couple issues with the skirts, the way it was built. It's almost like they're 2 separate things. So the skirt itself, the bottom white pops into the yellow. It's actually 2 separate pieces, the way it's set up, and it kind of plugs into it. But because of that, when you're kind of readjusting it, they do have a tendency to pop out freely, and you can see it right there in the back. You can see where there's a gap between that white and the yellow there. And they'll kind of dangle. They lose it. So the yellow piece itself is what holds it in place, and the white just kind of pops into it. Not really a big issue. It just kind of slides back in there. You can see right there is where the beams, the bottom piece of or the handle of the beam sabers, they actually plug into the side skirts. It nicely tucks in there. They stay in there nice and firm. A little tricky to get back out if you don't have nails like me. So, but also on the front, there was a 4th type of sticker, if I'm being honest, but it was just for the knees. It's different. It's not like anything I've seen. It's kind of a harder plastic. It's not very thick. It still just sits right over top of it. And it's a black eye. I don't know why they did it. I knew obviously it's part of the design, but it's different. And you can see some of the basic decaling that the stickers I put on there. I only went with a couple of the symbols for the dry transfers. But the spoiler in the back, guys, I absolutely love the spoiler in the back. It's different, it's unique, and I love it. It was a blast. I didn't know a Gundam needed a spoiler until I seen this one, and it looks really good. As you can see right here with the sabers too. There's a couple short little shankers, you won't call them that. They're nice. They're like that pink, but they're a flat. They're not rounded. They're more of a flat, so it gives them a good effect to it. It fits well in the light case, and it hits my lights hit it pretty well for illumination. The display itself, the way it's set up, man, it's so good. You can see the legs. There's just so much you really can do with the legs too. I know they kind of look kind of chunky, square block like, but you can do so much with them, and it was a good kit. It was a blast. As you can get into it, we'll get a little bit further into the next scene here. You can see here, there's this the standard long sword. Again, it's flat too. So, it looks nice. It does. It pulls the lights well, it illuminates nice. So if you have a display where it's lit, it will accent those colors nicely. And again, there's another shot with the shield itself. It was a really easy shield to build. It's really not that many pieces for a master grade. It's on the smaller side for like pieces for a shield. But again, you can see the dry transfer up on that shield there. And here's where my toddler gets involved. You see this finger pop in. Oh, here he goes again. Oh man, I told him keep your finger out. So what's he do? Four fingers. That's why it's called Dad Life, because I do work around a toddler. Honestly, he was good though. He left it alone. He was super excited to help Daddy take a shot of this Gundam. So, but get back to the kit here. Guys, I recommend the kit. I absolutely love it. If you've never had a chance to build this kit, you should do it. It's a blast. You'll not be bored with it. I didn't have too many issues with being an older kit. The only two major things that I had issues with on this kit was the core itself, just the cover there, the cockpit, because that's where the cockpit is, and it is a mechanical feature, it slides out. But for whatever reason, I struggled getting that to connect with the yellow vent there, and then keep that cover on while I was trying to put together. And the antenna on the head, or the cover for the unit, the V fin, does not want to stay on. A little bit of glue would fix that issue. But this kit was a blast and highly recommended. You should absolutely do this kit. It's not a hard master grade. It was super fun, and I would recommend it honestly for anybody getting into the habit. Yeah, I said habit. That's right. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, I'm Matt. This is Dad Life Gunpla. You guys have a great day and love.